Hi Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading. Let's take a look. This will be good for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, let's see what's going on with Aquarius, please. What are the general energies for Aquarius? What's going on? The Tower. Woo! All right. Let's see, the Six of Swords. Okay, moving away from difficulty. So some of you may actually be moving all of a sudden with the Tower and the Six of Swords. Or maybe that time has come. Yeah, you have Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is a card of... it is Sagittarius energy, but it is also the card of guidance, like a guidance angel kind of overlooking you and things like that. So patience with a situation. There could be something arriving that is... in a sense, it is helping you to move away from difficulties, but it could require some strength in some ways. Let's get a little bit more. Let's see what else is going on with the actual, like, tarot cards. Let's see. So Tower and Six of Swords. Some of you will be moving all of a sudden to a much more, like, serene type situation or environment also. Or there could be something coming up in November that I know that sounds far away, but it may not, it may require like a great deal of, like, if it is moving or something, it's like, oh shit, November is really not that far. I better get busy. Or, maybe there's things that you are going to be preparing for in that season. So let's see though. Let's see what else we get. If this is a romantic relationship, possibly having something to do with some kind of major breakthrough, moving away from difficulty and heading more into balance with the Temperance card. But hey, let's see what the other tarot cards say. All right, what do we got? What do we got for Aquarius, please? Aquarius. What is this Tower, Six of Swords vibe going on for Aquarians? All right. Got the King of Wands. Oh, there's always a King of Wands involved when there's a Tower card, isn't there? My God. Let's see. All right, Three of Swords. Okay, so Sagittarius absolutely figured here. But Ten of Cups. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's like a trial in order to get to something that's going to be more pleasant in some way. What else we got? Okay. Let's take a look at Temperance. Temperance. There's a sense of acceptance here also. Like, acceptance brings more sort of family balance or happiness or harmony or something like that also. Even if it's a sort of a difficult or disappointing situation, there's something about acceptance, I feel, that is good for the all, in a way, not in a total sacrificial way or anything like that, but it's better for you, it's better for everybody, that sort of thing. Yeah, you have the Strength card in Temperance. So these two cards typically indicate, and I was kind of getting that vibe a little bit, that, this is requiring to be strong with a situation, requiring to be patient with a situation, allowing, like, because again, Temperance to me is oftentimes, it's an angel. It's kind of a cute in this deck, these are cute cards, but it's like, I do feel like there's the sense of like an angelic presence that is watching over you and allowing you to be strong at this time and patient with a situation. Okay. Yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, a lot of planning for something as well. Yeah, some of you have a lot of, like, I don't know. I'm kind of almost getting, it's weird. I'm surprised like the Ten of Wands or something isn't here. I'm kind of getting the vibe that you are moving away from like a very challenging situation. You're sort of, it's not like throwing your hands up in the air and like, oh, well, it's not like that. But it is kind of like throwing your hands up in the air and being more like, well, okay. I surrender. I will allow, thank you for giving me the strength to get through this difficult cycle, but on the other hand, it's like, I do feel like this sense of just like kind of putting it up in like God's hands, whatever that means to you. And I feel like then there's like a lot of planning towards your future that looks pretty strong. You have a lot of good Pentacle cards here. Possible little monetary gift being given here. Not getting too emotionally attached to results is, again, something I feel is very strong. a lot of busy cards here. Like it's going to lead to some sort of good opportunity, I do feel, as well in your near future. Something possibly within a month or so, with the Knight of Wands going into the Ace of Pentacles. So let's see. Let's get a little more here. So what else can I tell Aquarius? What is this that they are needing to be patient with and need strength for? What is this about, please? Tolerance. I'm getting tolerance also with this, you know, maybe needing to be tolerant with someone. Justice. Wow. So a karmic situation that's going to bring some kind of balance. Boom. I just felt 10 of Wands. Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, seriously, that's why I said I'm surprised the 10 of Wands didn't come out, because I feel like this is the end of like a long cycle for you. But it's like that last thing, damn, man. It's like, but the thing is to understand that you are being given strength at this time to make it through any challenging things, any tower moments, any things like that. And this is more of a like again, like a hands up in the air, not in a like exhausted kind of way, like, oh well, I can't solve anything, but like a throwing your hands up in the air, as in like, you know, God, you know, please take this from me, because I don't know what to do anymore. I just kind of fully surrender. And I feel like that is like cha-ching, like that is your moment where you put an end to a burdensome cycle, and like the good karma balance comes out in some way. Like, yeah, very, very interesting. Six of Swords again. So some of you, it has something to do with moving. Yeah, and you got Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Wands next. Some of you, it has to do with, wow, yeah, Lover's card. I'm sorry, I'm still just like kind of pulling out cards here. It could be many different things for many of you. You know, it could be a relationship. You know, we got the single Nine of Pentacles here. It could be a needing of like this end of the cycle is going to allow you to become more independent and strong and have more of your own ideas and things like that. Not something I think Aquarius typically struggles with, but hey, you know, you never know. Everybody's different. But, you know, could be that. There's a lot of different things here, because I'm not really getting like a very like super defined story here. The only vibe, I'm just getting more of a vibe from the cards rather than actual detailed info. And the vibe I'm getting here is that, yeah, there is something that is sort of surprising. Feels like everything's crashing down around you. You know, dead Tower card. You know, that's typically the energy of the Tower card, and it may not even be that severe. I mean, don't you know? It's not like a panicky thing. I'm not sensing that, but it's saying like to. Like when this occurs, be the Six of Swords. You have the Six of Swords twice, where it's like, just know that you are being guided. There is an angel like looking out over you. You are going to have the strength to get through a situation. You are coming to the end of a burdensome cycle. I feel, especially for those who are just sort of surrendering into things, not trying to force things, and allowing yourself to want closeness, to want emotional fulfillment. I think that's another karmic lesson too, is not settling for heartbreak anymore and allowing yourself to have hope for emotional fulfillment. I feel like that is one of these big karmic lesson into the cycle things. I feel like you guys are really going to be through something soon. Very, very good news, I feel, for many of you. I just have a feeling. And I feel, again, like you are on your way to more of an independent type strength, where whatever this is can be challenging, but now it's like there's this sense of, oh my God, I can make it through anything, and I am strong, and I don't need others to get me through this. I can do this. And it's like you have the Ace of Wands here, which is like motivation, determination, good ideas, you know, things like that. You have options here, I do feel. You know, there could be a Gemini, there could be a Libra, there could be a Sagittarius, there could be a Leo. You know, we have all these different things here. But it's like, more than anything, I feel like this is saying like you're going to have options in the future of like, you know, how your future is going to go. You got a couple very cosmic cards of angels overlooking you know, and the choices that you make, you know, and extra added strength at this time. So I really feel like you have this sort of like cosmic, you know, angelic presence looking over you to see like, okay, is Aquarius gonna choose, you know, to be in situations that just disappoint, or are they going to finally realize that, hey, damn it, man, I deserve more. I deserve to be happy. I welcome happiness. I welcome my independence. I welcome my interesting ideas. You know, that's really what I'm getting. So I'm not really getting like a weekly reading for you guys as usual, as per usual. You know, I'm getting more of like messages and like just the vibe of like how you are going at this time. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if something a little out of the ordinary could be going on for some of you or coming up. But again, you know, temperance and strength are the cards you want to see when the Tower card comes out, because this again is like a guiding angel, an angelic presence of peace and balance, trying to bring things, you know, to help you through something. And so is strength. Strength is a card of like you're going to have the strength to get through whatever this is that kind of rocked your foundation a little bit. So I see a very independent vibe here. I feel like you're going to be leaving behind just like a lot of like effed up cycles and things like that very soon for many of you, and new things blooming, you know, in a way. I'm gonna get some of the some of these cards. I'm really kind of sensing like new life type cards coming out, you know, from this huge ass stack, but we'll see what we get. All right, so what do we have for Aquarius, please? So it looks like this Tower is going on, but really moving into some kind of new cycle. Some of you, again, you may be like making a very, very drastic move of some sort, because, you know, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords twice, Tower card, these are all like sudden moves, like moving somewhere, like all of a sudden. That could be on your agenda as well. If so, you're gonna have the strength to do it. Okay, what do we got for Aquarius, please? Aquarius. Cards turned around here. Let me get those turned around. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's kind of transforming right now for Aquarius? Oh, yeah, we got one. All right. Oh, we got one. Oh, look, the Happy Family card just fell out. And you have the Ten of Cups already. Yay. All right, hold on. What's transforming for Aquarius, please? A lot of things stuck, like wanting to happen. Let's see what's wanting to happen here. The Tower. Wow. So some of you may avoid the Tower. Okay, I like that. And then you have the Sisterhood of the Rose, the Priestess, the Mystic, the Teacher. Okay, interesting. All right, so these fell out, and I'm going to go through it one more time, and then we're going to put this all together. See what the more transformational energy is going on with this. All right, one more round for Aquarius, please. Oh, all right. Oof, those fell. Woo! Aquarius, of course there's 50 million cards. All right, more cards that are stuck. Fifth chakra. Fifth chakra is about speaking up for yourself, or over, you know, sometimes fifth chakras can be overactive and you just talk to hear yourself talk. All right, so, but then the other side of that coin is if you don't speak up from a place of power. Okay, so fifth chakra was stuck. Protection. This is somebody who wants to be coddled and doesn't want to kind of blossom into that new life yet. They want to be protected by Mama Bird and carried in the nest. Okay, so, and that was stuck. So that's not saying you are that way. That's just saying that some of you could be stuck with that, with the power of your voice, with like kind of like not wanting to be coddled. I didn't mean to like insult. Sometimes I'm very blunt, guys, and it's not like I'm like saying mean things. I'm an extremely empathetic person, honestly, but it's just I'm a very pragmatic person, and I wouldn't say anything to anyone that I wouldn't tell myself. All right, not like I haven't been, you know, the little not wanting to leave the nest, you know, person either, right? And yeah, these were stuck too. So like attracting things into you, and especially fun. These things were all stuck energies that were, you know, that are, you know, kind of problematic. Okay, but let's see what else you have here. All right, so I don't know the order. I usually like to read the cards in the order they fell in. I know this was second. I feel like this was first, but you got a bunch of cards that came out. So let me just kind of take, yeah, oh my God, you have another card of an angelic presence looking over you. So you got the Anna, Grandmother of Jesus card that says seeding the light, laying foundations, and a divine plan. So things may be going to hell in a handbasket in some way, but it's like, man, I'm telling you, somebody is looking out for you. All right. Okay, so let's see. So let's see what else we kind of got here. Yeah, the Angel of Love. Again, this is out of this deck. This is not an Angel Oracle deck, and it's the only card in this deck that is like just like the Angel of Love. You know, so again, someone looking over you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles again, the appreciation card, which is very akin to the Nine of Pentacles. So, which is about standing on your own 2 feet, making things happen for yourself. You know, feeling confident in yourself, in your ability. Okay, yeah, loneliness here, but there's a caring connection. Okay, the unexpected, travel. Yeah, I'm seeing travel. You have six of Swords. You have Door to Spirit, contract and caring connections, and happy family. All right, so for many of you, you know, I think that there's a situation here that it's all about your independence, and that is what's going to open the door to a lot of different realities for you. And that's the thing, it's like most of the Aquarian women I know have that very independent vibe, but there's a difference between thinking we're independent and being independent. All right, a hard lesson I had to learn when I was, not too long ago. I always looked at myself as being a very, very independent person, and I was in many ways, but in many ways I was not. And I always kind of like wanted somebody else to like, I always would feel like, oh, if somebody else was in my, to just push me, or to crack that whip and get me to, do this. Or if somebody else could just help me, I have these great ideas. If somebody else could just help me, always like somebody else, because I didn't feel like I had the know-how or the knowledge or the this or the that. So that's not very independent. So I feel like there's a situation here of like, this is your key, is to realize that we all have the ability to do pretty miraculous things, but it's just having that courage to believe in ourselves, to appreciate ourselves enough to dig us out of crap to do it. Door to Spirit is here. Some of you could be dealing with some little heavier issues here, I do feel, with all these angelic kind of presences, and giving you strength in a situation, so, I don't know, there could be some heavier, scenes going on for some of you. Again, I do feel there's a lot of, like, angelic presence looking over you. Some of you, like, if you've recently lost a parent or, something like that, or, it's like, I feel like, of course, that's hard, but Temperance and Strength can be those types of cards, but it's like you have, this, or possibly a grandmother, this doorway to, like, send them love, and this doorway to like speak with them in a way, or send them your loving vibration or something like that. So there is that. Others of you here. Okay, so going along with this Nine of Pentacles vibe, that single independence, blah blah blah, right? All that stupid ass, self-help crap that we're sick of hearing about. But unfortunately, it's there. Because, the void is like feeling lonely, feeling like there's no hope, nothing, everything sucks. And, sometimes it does. And sometimes, quite frankly, we do need to be here, and it's, like the old thing, sometimes we need the darkness. Without the darkness, there would be no light, So it's like, I feel like it's something that you kind of needed to be in, but now, it's time to come out. And what may happen, because you have the unexpected and travel. So I feel like for some of you, unexpected can be a little Tower-esque too. And you did have the Six of Swords next to each other. So for some of you, it's not a heavy situation. For others of you, this could be a lighter situation. Because the Tower and Six of Swords is very akin to both of these cards, which is the unexpected and travel. So, very similar type of vibe here. So for some of you, there could be an unexpected, because the Tower and Six of Swords can be, like I said, quick movement, something that takes you by surprise. So you may have some kind of trip or something like that happens for you, very quickly. You also have contract, caring connections, and happy family. Happy family, we already talked about that. Or no, we didn't talk about it. It came out earlier. The possibility for this sort of Four of Wands, Ten of Cups combination is there. Four of Wands, is, because it's a four, is like that stability, that new place that you guys, feel comfortable in, something like that, right? Moving in with somebody, sometimes starting a family, who knows, whatever, kind of stuff that means to you. And then we also have the rainbow of the Ten of Cups. So it's kind of like a combo of both of those cards, and it's like a double win. So I feel like there's a lot of emotional fulfillment and potential, whatever your family means to you. I mean, to an Aquarius, that doesn't necessarily mean your extended family. I mean, or your like a natal type family. It could be, your friends, your pets, your, whatever, but it's like the four of happy family is like a really good card of the promise of that. Then you also have contract and caring connection. So some of you may be dealing with a Libra. Now, the Caring Connections card is tricky for me because sometimes in personals, I see this card as just like, well, there's a lot of caring between you two, but it's not necessarily like, marriage material. All right. There's a lot of affection, a lot of caring, but not always is it. However, this may be because it came out next to contract, which can allude to like marriage or, something like that. But this could also just be a karmic in your life with the scales and things like that is a caring connection, but it and it's like again surrendering into whatever it is, whatever does make you emotionally fulfilled. All right, not putting labels, not putting expectations, not putting those things on, being okay, like if it doesn't turn into this or that or what have you, we'll probably make it turn into this or that. I feel like that will turn into like marriage or long-term or a very long connection or something along those lines. So I think you have some really good cards here, some really good potential. I feel there's a couple different types of storylines here. Some of you are really needing this strength for a pretty serious situation. I feel others of you, I get the sense it's just being patient with yourself, but not so patient that you aren't doing anything. I mean, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, is doing something and, getting out there, getting new ideas, things like that. Others of you have unexpected travel coming up that's going to take you out of your loneliness, I do feel, and could lead to something pretty strong, especially if it's a distance relationship or something like that. You might find that there's a really good connection there. Very nice. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your video, and I thank you very much, and have a fantastic week. Thank you.